that the new X1 guide that's being rolled out throughout the greater Boston region, which includes eastern Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine. So this gives you a glance at what the new guide looks like. So you can see it's much more of a visually rich experience, logos for each of the programmers, and at a glance view of what's coming on air at this point in the day. And right in the same view, you can easily navigate to your DVR, see what you have recorded, see what you have scheduled, and go into on demand. And on demand in the guide, as you can see, this is really where some of the big differences are. It's really bringing poster art into the mix and making a more dynamic experience in terms of how it's visually presented, in addition to bringing apps into the mix. So this is really version 1.0 of the guide. We're going to continue to add different apps into this, but this gives you some insight into what's available. So Pandora, Facebook, and of course traffic, as we all know, very important to stay tuned to in the Boston area.
Oh, definitely. You got to get a T icon up there too at some point.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be coming.
But I really like it. I like how fast and fluid the user interface is. It's always been one of my gripes with a lot of DVR boxes. That when it's slow to respond to your commands, it just irks me immediately.
Sure.
That is like how this is just, as soon as you're hitting that button, it's going to the next menu, and the menu loads up fast. And you're getting stuff pretty much immediately as you just just like you did right there, immediately as you hit the button. That's been a pet peeve of mine with a lot of like set-top boxes in the past.
Certainly, and this is a different box, advanced processor in it, and it's cloud-based now. So what's exciting about this is we can continue to evolve and update and enhance it on a much more regular basis. With previous guides, it would take months or even years to update. This will be able to push in new updates really on a much more frequent basis.
Okay.
So one other thing that's really exciting about the X1 experience is the ability to search. So before, in the old version of the guide, you would have to go into the guide and distinctly find the search, which you still can. Go right to the magnifying glass, type in whatever you'd like, and so you can certainly do that now. But you can also do so by just being on any channel and simply type whatever you want, and it automatically opens up the search.
I like that.
So here you are. So it's shows, it's actors and actresses, it's things that people are going to search for. So you can also search for the Red Sox, find when the games are on, but also anything else that might be related to the Red Sox. Similarly with the Celtics or anything else that you want to search for. Do you have something you want to try and look for? You have a favorite show or?
That's my favorite show.
Putting you on the spot, Warren.
I watch a lot of the Food Network. Do you have Chopped?
Let's see what's doing with Chopped.
Oh, there it is.
So here we go. Let's go take a look at Chopped. Little description about it. You can mark it as a favorite. You can tell the DVR to record the series. Okay. You can tell your friends and family about it on Facebook and Twitter. They obviously already know your love for it, but remind them of it again.
Does now when you hit record a series, can you customize how you record it? Like if you wanted to stop maybe 15 minutes later or 5 or so minutes.
Absolutely.
Things like that.
Absolutely. So much like you can today.
Okay.
That ability carries over here. So it gives you right at a glance, one click, all the things you need to do to be able to record it to your satisfaction.
All right, that's pretty nice. I like that. And as far as the hardware is concerned, who actually is manufacturing actual hardware? Who creates the box?
That's a good question. I will email that to you.
Okay. All right, cool. We'll update that for our viewers. And do you have like a mini guide when you're sort of in this mode here? Like you watch your full screen, there's like a mini or something pop up?
Yes, there absolutely is.
Oh, wow. That's different too. I like that.
Yeah, again, it's still visually rich, but you still have the ability to see what's on the primary screen. And one other thing that we've also recently launched that I think would be of interest to your readers is Skype on Xfinity.
Oh, okay.
So everyone knows the Skype experience, but what we've done with Skype on Xfinity is partner with Skype to make Skype available in high def.
Okay.
So you can use your big screen TV, but you can still watch the game or watch Chopped or whatever you want to watch and still have your conversation. If
Now-
you don't want to take the video call, you can also ignore it and continue enjoying whatever you're watching.
Now, is that going to be a specific camera you're going to have to get, or can you use any webcam?
Well, so the way it works today is there's a self-install kit that we would send you. And so for $9.95 a month, you'd have the service.
Okay.
And would include the necessary adapter and camera.
Okay.
The camera can simply go on top of the TV or place it anywhere you'd like, as long as you have the HDMI plug to plug into your TV. You're all
Okay.
set to go.
So I'm assuming that's coming a little bit later down the line.
That's available today.
Oh, it's available today? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And again, that's available in the Boston area.
Yeah.
And it'll be available basically in other communities, and really on a rolling basis.
Okay.
It'll be available substantially everywhere Comcast serves by the end of the year.
Now, is it from Skype TV to Skype TV, or could you Skype somebody that's on a computer, that's on a phone?
Skype
or
TV to anywhere. On
anywhere,
Skype.
so you could be talking on your TV, and then someone with a mobile phone
That's correct.
uses Skype, and you can. That's pretty cool.
That's correct.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're excited about that, and I've already heard some great feedback from customers who already have it and love the experience.
I love the fact that it has the weather on there. That's a real cool thing. It has the weather.
Especially in New England, we need to stay
Yeah.
plugged into the weather experience.
Absolutely.
And so again, just making it easy for people at a glance to see that.
Do we have? Is there different storage options as far as how much DVR space you have on the box? Is it by minutes, or is it by there's a certain number of gigs you have available?
This has pretty considerable storage capabilities. I believe it's 1 terabyte.
Okay, that's
Storage.
nice. And now, as far as when this is rolling out, is this going to be something that's you're paying a monthly service for? Will it be something that if you're new Comcast subscriber, do you get this? This is a box that's included.
Yeah, so
within the
that's a great question. So right now, it's available to new triple play customers within
Okay.
certain packages.
Okay.
And then later on in the year, it would be available to existing customers.
Okay.
Where as long as you're a triple play customer and have HD service and DVR service from Comcast, you can swap out your box at a to be determined point later on this year in the Boston market.
Okay, that's cool. Now, is it a standard box? Does it use a cable card or anything like that, or
So that's a good question. So cable card is really just a one-way
one way? Yeah.
thing. So that wouldn't work for us for this
Okay.
purpose. So this is our own box that we've developed.
Okay. So it works
That's
similar
2A
to.
and advanced, and has a much more advanced processor than the older boxes. So it's
Okay.
able to deliver these new services and display the guide in a much more compelling way. Now this is something that has to be professionally installed.
Okay.
It's an advanced box, and it has to be properly calibrated within the home. So the box at this point will only be professionally installed.
As far as the apps are concerned, how is the app development going to work? Is that going to be open for developers just to put any of their apps, anything that they want to put on there? Is it something that you have to pay to be on, or is it sort of closed to only specific software developers?
Yeah, so we're in the really early stages of the BWOne guide and the user experience. So it started off with some initial apps like weather and traffic, Pandora, Facebook and Twitter, and sports. But I think the vision is ultimately to keep it growing. And obviously, we're in an app world. We have a number of different apps that we have. The Xfinity TV app, for example, we've developed an app to mirror the BWOne experience as well, the BWOne remote app. For both iPhone and iPad and Android platforms.
That's what I was going to ask. Now, as far as, will this be able to eventually have some connection with a smartphone or a tablet or something like that?
Yes.
In the apps?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
That's cool.
Yes. So, this is just going to continue to grow and evolve, and more apps will certainly become available over time. So it really gives you the scores at a glance from what's happening around Major League Baseball. You can toggle between any sport that you want, and if you go forward, you can see what games are coming up. So that way you know what's going on. So here we are in NHL at the moment.
Oh, that's cool. It's pretty nice. Looks like the Kings are about to
Take it home.
take it home with a sweep at that. They were an
Yeah.
8-seeded team.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is.
Go back like that. Alright. You can go to more and more info. You can record, share. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
that. I like this all kind of.
It's really all tied together.
Really, it is really is. Has a nice synergy to it. Very much has a nice synergy to it, which is very key. I think in any type of experience that you're gonna have on a TV, everything's got to flow together very well.
Absolutely.
And I'm seeing that here with the Xfinity
And then we
box.
tie it all together with the app experience as well. So
Oh, that's cool. Let's see. I want to hit. Oops. Want to exit out of this app. It's very smooth and fluid. I like it.
thank you.
There you go into traffic, Philadelphia. Facebook. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it gives you ideas of congestion, I-95, construction. Oh, really? This is all really useful stuff.
Yes.
This is in our roadways because we could say construction all the time,
Right.
congestion all the time.
Right. Just about.
It would just be red everywhere. Alright, and where are you pulling the map data from?
That's a good question. I don't know, but I can find out for you.
Latest alerted. Okay, it's pretty. Like I said, it's just I like the fact that it's when I hit the button, it makes it goes immediately. I can see a lot of customers liking that. This
Thank you.
alone. Like
Thank
back in the day when we didn't have the cable boxes and you just
Right.
plugged it into your cable ready TV
Sure.
and you hit the channels and it went instantly.
Sure.
And it's like we've never been back to that.
Right.
We're back to that. And I really like that. Oh, and I like see, it gives you sort of a picture. I saw that.
Yes. Yes. Whenever that's available, that will pop
Okay,
up.
so it's pulling from different satellite cameras around and stuff.
That's correct. Yeah, that's fed to the traffic service. That's right.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
And I like the fact that it's like, I don't know much about the interface, but it's intuitive enough that you'll click around and you'll be able to find your way around it.
That's right.
And that's also very key.
That's right. There are so many tens of thousands of entertainment options available for Comcast customers with on-demand, DVR, and what's on linear TV. This is we had to design that experience to make it easy for people to find what they want to watch.
Now, will this eventually get stuff like Netflix, Hulu, things like I'm not sure about Hulu, but like some of those other streaming services? Will there be apps available on the box at some point for those services as well too?
I can't answer that specifically. We're just in the early stages of it now, and we want to offer what's going to resonate with consumers.
Okay.
And we feel like our on-demand service has tens of thousands of choices, the vast majority of which are free. And on-demand continues to grow in use. Something like 25 billion views for our on-demand service since the service has been launched in 2003. An average of about 400 million or so on-demand views a month.
Okay.
Plus all the content we have on Xfinity.com/TV.
Mm.
More than
that's
200,000 viewing options there too.
Oh, you got HD and SD. Okay, you have both options. Yeah, let's see how fast the on-demand loads up. We got the London Olympics coming up.
Very exciting, yes. There'll be a lot of great content for customers to check out too.
Yes, I like this. It's testing the different controls and such, yeah. Leg tracking. Definitely, I like it a lot. I think X1 Box has got a lot of potential, so
Thank you.
can't wait till we get a chance to really review it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll definitely be in touch. We'll figure out a date to make that happen.
Thank you.
Sure.